Barkley to his left through the hole, 35, 40. There goes Barkley, 50, 35, 25, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown! Mr. Electricity lights it up at Beaver Stadium tonight.
This is Unrivaled, the Penn State football story presented by Pepsi.
And we welcome the head football coach of the Nittany Lions, James Franklin, to Permane Brothers.
There's nothing I like more than Christmas than a whiteout. That's the only thing I like more than Christmas is a whiteout. Home field advantage is something that I had never had before in my entire career. So I really, really appreciate it, and it makes a huge impact. Our players feed off of it. It's special, and I can't tell you how much we appreciate it.
Thank you guys so much for coming out every single game, supporting us. We wouldn't be the team we are without you guys. Love you guys. We are! We are! Thank you.
They are number 2. They are Big Ten champions. And they are thirsty for vengeance over Michigan. But here, the best division in college football, the Big Ten East, will take shape. They want to win. Look at LC riding the wave.
Go get them, LC.
Penn State hoping this carries them to victory over Michigan tonight. Game day riding your way. Easy with Coach.
I mean, what's been the high in this 4 years for you at Penn State?
Well, I just think watching this community come together, you look at today, how special this is, the environment. I just couldn't be more proud of our players, our university, our community. So happy for our lettermen. This is a special time in Penn State's history.
Harder hit, Michigan, Penn State. I tell you what, Michigan's going to have their best offensive output of the season, and they're going to beat the Nittany Lions tonight.
Oh.
Watch. You see, you got to expect unexpected, baby.
Give me a quick one here, Coach. What do you say here?
We are.
Shade, fight on. I really like to pick them.
Yeah, I know you would.
Desmond, it's your team. Give it an hour.
Come on, Coach.
Coach going with Penn State. Started the morning surfing this whiteout crowd. Old Main Lawn and into
All right, 10 seconds right now. Think about what you felt in that locker room after last year.
Can Michigan score enough points to keep up with Penn State?
Yes, because they're going to shut Penn State down.
Now think about how far we came since then. How much work we put in. Feeling I got after that game was disrespect.
When you have a situation like Penn State's in where they haven't really been tested and people are anointing Saquon Barkley with good reason, a generational talent as a running back, he's only rushed for over 100 yards twice this season. Let's not act like he's been lighting up the scoreboard.
Remember each little second of disrespect we got and give it right back to him. That's what this is about. You don't come into our house and disrespect us and think you're gonna be all right.
These are things to me that add up intangibly to a Penn State team that will be slightly less focused in a home game where they're going to be tested for the first time, and a Michigan team that's going to come in ticked off.
Confrontation and conflict is imminent. But tonight at 7:30, on the greatest stage in college football, you have an opportunity. You have prepared for this moment. The understanding that you have been here before, and you waited for this moment your entire life. We will never die on our knees. No. They came in our house, and it's disrespectful, and we gotta go turn them away. Whose house? 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 This is Unrivaled, the Penn State football story presented by Pepsi. This is Unrivaled, the Penn State football story presented by Pepsi.
And this is what you really mean about a home field advantage in the Big Ten.
Please welcome home tonight's honoring captain, Kyle Brady.
Here we go. Penn State won the toss, and on a show of confidence in the offense, they'll receive. McSorley complete across the middle. That's Juwan Johnson. Barkley off and running. Saquon Barkley. Say bye-bye. Touchdown, Penn State. 69 yards on a wrinkle as Barkley took the direct snap and raced to the end zone.
There goes Barkley, touchdown! Mr. Electricity lights it up at Beaver Stadium tonight.
All day, baby, all day.
Penn State strikes 43 seconds in.
Going to be very interested to see how the Michigan brass decides to attack tonight against one of the top defenses in the country on the road in this environment.
This crowd is influencing everything so far.
O'Korn pressured, sacked. Curtis Cothran plowed through the middle. It's a 3 and out.
John O'Korn didn't have a chance there on that third down.
McSorley keeps it and darts for a first down and more. Slides down in Michigan territory. McSorley as a runner. Wolverines defense allowing 86 per game on the ground, being gashed here. Downfield shot, jump ball, Gesicki, the tight end has it at the 16. Block on the edge. Saquon Barkley turns the corner and scores again.
Barkley, 3 carries, 89 yards, 2 touchdowns. Well, Penn State's been riding the emotional wave for most of this quarter, but now Michigan's knocking on the door.
Michigan trying for an old school power run touchdown here. Higdon tries for the edge and does score. Michigan, a 4th down touchdown to cut the lead in half.
Through the hole to the 5, lowers it, he's got it, touchdown Michigan.
And Michigan right back in it.
Penn State with a 14-13 lead with 1:45 to go in the half.
Listen to me. We just got to stay after it, and we got to be patient, and we got to do what we do. Keep working, all right?
2nd and 10. Completion to Johnson. Stiff arm, fighting, and does get first down yardage across the 35. And another downfield shot. Hamilton working one-on-one. Makes a catch. Tremendous job.
Great throw again by McSorley.
McSorley. Luke for Gesicki, who goes up and high points the football inside the 5.
He not only goes up and finds the football, but the presence of mind to get that right foot down inbounds for the completion.
McSorley, quarterback draw. McSorley, touchdown, Penn State, and the Nittany Lions with a clutch 2-minute drill. Penn State with a 21-13 lead at the break.
We need to step up and make a play. We're not knocking them back enough. We need a little more grit and a little more hips and get after them a little bit more when they run it. Don't let them get that extra yard or 2. That can make the difference. Hey, back to what we said before the game. 6 seconds. Nothing else exists. Play your best ball 1 play at a time. Everybody got me? Let's go. Let's go to work now. Let's go to work.
Davis approaches it. Hits it end over end line drive.
Play action again. O'Korn wanted to look downfield and said he'll be dropped. Hit and wrestled to the ground by Ryan Buchholz. 3rd and 16, a huge play for Buchholz and that Lions defense right there. Across the middle, he's in his stops. 7 yards short of a first down, fourth down.
Good job right there. Good series. Good series right there.
Back goes McSorley. Quick pop. He's got Hamilton. 30, 35. Swings their side. 40, 45, and down near midfield.
Deshaun Hamilton continues to plague this Wolverine defense. McSorley takes off. And Trace shows the quicks. Michigan brings pressure. McSorley escapes again. Now flips it short and complete to Hamilton.
There's the strength of what McSorley can do.
McSorley picks his way into the secondary, to the edge.
Breaks a tackle to the far corner.
Diving. Touchdown. McSorley's second touchdown run tonight.
And the Nittany Lions lead it 28-13.
Bringing some pressure. Wolverines pick it up, and O'Korn finally runs out of time, and he'll be hit way back at the 28 by Kabinda and Bowen. O'Korn straight back. They pick up pressure for a minute, and then off the edge, the corner blitz forces the fumble. It is a turnover.
Campbell is the guy who comes off the edge, stays with the play, and gets his hand in there and knocks it out of O'Korn's hand.
McSorley, downfield. Oh, Saquon, touchdown on the juggle.
The Valley isn't just happy tonight, it is ecstatic.
Hey, just run, baby, like you're in the school, baby. Hey, yo.
O'Korn, Swarm, sacked. Parker Cochran joins the party.
Fourth down, 11 for Michigan. Back goes O'Korn, play action. Pressure, steps up, Gibbons has got him, and down he goes! And the Nittany Lions take over on downs.
The Lions take over. You fake it to Barkley. McSorley looking for the hat trick. Fighting, reaches, touchdown.
About the effort at the end. You talk about a kid that has want. Oh, he gets it across.
A dominating wire-to-wire performance. The Nittany Lion football team is going to be 7-0 on the season as they beat Michigan tonight in convincing fashion.
This atmosphere, how much does it serve this team? Under 10,000.
It's incredible. I mean, we come out, we had played a whole another level when we're in front of a whiteout, 110,000 person crowd. I mean, unfortunately, it is night and day. We hope we can get that going so it's the same, but I mean, they give us so much energy. We're thankful for all our fans.
Beginning of the week. All right, it's going to be talk and this and it's two heavyweights in the middle of the ring. Top offense in the Big Ten versus top defense in the Big Ten. All right, we're going to the middle of the ring. All right, we're going to throw haymakers. And someone's going to get knocked out and someone's going to walk out of the ring. All right, we're walking out of the ring with 42 and 500 yards, which no one's done for them 2 years. Bring it. 3, ground up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All week long, their defense. Who they talking about now? Red team win. Let's get a break. It always starts with I love you.
But Penn State, I think playing against a team like Michigan that's so well coached, that can do so many things defensively, for them to start the game the way they did and then pile it on all the way in to the end of the game. I mean, it never felt as though Michigan stood a chance. So the dominance on display by Penn State, it was remarkable, and that's the team that they're going to have to be every single week from here on out.
How about the power read game? How about running the ball with Saquon Barkley as a quarterback? First carry, he goes 69 yards for a touchdown. Trace McSorley hadn't been running the football a ton. Put the ball in his hands, let him do what he does best.
The rush defense for Penn State, too. I mean, we know that this team, they've been outstanding. I mean, there's not a team that they've played so far this year that's averaged more than 4 yards per carry. So this Penn State defense is legit. They're like a boa constrictor, man. They just take away what you do well, and they make life tough on quarterbacks.
Unrivaled, the Penn State football story, is brought to you by Pepsi. Grab a Pepsi and some friends and get in the game. Pepsi, proud partner of the Penn State Nittany Lions. Also brought to you in part by PSECU. Since 1934, PSECU has given Pennsylvanians financial opportunities to live a better life. At PSECU, we are proud of who we are and committed to who we serve, because our Pennsylvania roots run deep. We are banking on a difference.
This week on campus in Penn State Athletics, the men's ice hockey team hosting Michigan at Pagula Ice Arena Friday night at 7 o'clock. On Saturday, it's a hockey doubleheader. The women take on Robert Morris at Pagula beginning at 2. The men take on Michigan at 8 o'clock. Sunday, the men's soccer team hosts Northwestern at Jeffrey Field. That will start at noon. The women's ice hockey team hosts Robert Morris at 2 o'clock at Pagula. The Lady Line basketball team with an exhibition against Cedarville in the Jordan Center starting at 2 o'clock. That's this week on campus in Penn State Athletics. Men's and women's lacrosse are among the fastest growing sports in the country. Penn State has advanced to the women's Final Four in each of the last 2 seasons, while the men's team was in the NCAA tournament last spring. A growing sport needs a major league facility, and thanks to Ken Panzer and Jordan Kaplan and their $3.55 million gift, that facility will be a reality.
The first time I drove by the stadium and the hill was being dug up, I just couldn't really believe that it was happening. And I mean, I was just so grateful to Mr. Panzer and all the alums that really made this happen. We're so grateful to be at a place that has the supporters that we have here at Penn State.
The hill overlooking the lacrosse field is being transformed.
I think our program, the men's program and the women's program, are just grateful that Penn State stayed the course. Their perseverance just allowed this project to take place.
The Big Ten added lacrosse in 2015, and Jeff Tambroni feels that changed the landscape of the sport.
Each and every year we've tried to add another brick to our own program, as we have in the construction project, and I think it's a really bright future ahead.
The project will add up to 1,300 more seats, a press box for television, radio, and print, along with a multi-purpose area overlooking the field to host events. Missy Doherty feels this takes both programs to a different level.
We've been so excited for our success, but now to have such a fan-friendly atmosphere on game days and to host Big Ten tournament, host NCAAs, it's really just the next step for our program.
Panzer Stadium will enhance the fan experience, the competitive experience, and be another important aspect in recruiting.
When a recruit comes in and sees what's going on around that field, you can say all you want, but the actions are going to speak much louder than those words.
Panzer Stadium, an important step in a built-to-last model that will help Penn State maintain top-level, nationally ranked lacrosse for both programs for years to come.
This is Unrivaled, the Penn State football story presented by Pepsi.
Right here. Do you want to watch in the control room show or you want to watch in here?
I'll watch.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Interview 2 coming up.
If you're ready, we can start now. Let's do it.
Joined now by James Franklin, head football coach of Penn State, number 2 in the land, off a huge win on Saturday night.
Does Ohio State coming off the bye week give us that's one of the big matchups this weekend? Penn State coming off just smoking Michigan, going down to the Horseshoe.
As you begin the preparation for one of the most anticipated games of the year, what stands out about the opponent that you'll face?
Well, obviously, Urban's done a great job there. Great tradition, great history, great coaching, and they're unbelievably athletic.
So we're really proud of the things that we've been able to do, but we've got a lot of work to do in a lot of different areas to continue growing.
Game going to be a great matchup. I'm sure you'll be prepared for it, and congrats on really what you're rebuilding there again at Penn State. Good luck, Coach.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Have a great day.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
To get into Ohio State, obviously so much respect for the university as a whole and the football program and their history and their tradition. And Obviously, Urban Meyer, tremendous challenge there, tremendous respect. Great history, between these two schools. I think that's probably going to be one of the biggest differences in this game is being able to go on the road, play one of the best teams in the country in a tough environment. It's a challenge for our entire program, coaches, players, and everything else. So we're excited about it and looking forward to it.
Ohio State's a good football team, and we respect them. We respect their coach. We respect what they've done, all those types of things. But we're a good football program as well.
Get fine.
You got the lines, man. It starts with you got the lines. Yes, sir! Get my Twitter message.
I'm sure we understand the importance of everything we do, rest, nutrition, doing the right things on and off the field, and coming out here tomorrow, and attacking this thing. 1, 2, 3, go!